This is legit. Okay? And anyone suggesting otherwise needs to give their head a wobble. Simple as that. Dean Alex. Thank you, Dean. I'm doing okay, mate. Everything's okay. You know, I try to be nice to everyone. Even Dean the other night, we were on live. Apparently, whatever. I just get shit. Red sauce. What red sauce am I on about? How do they get in? I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. I've got the CCTV. Everything's going to be published tomorrow, so don't worry about that. I want to make sure I publish it. They are in the police station at the moment, so I'm going to go down there probably in the morning and find out who the fuck they were, because it was dark in the corridor. I could see briefly their face. Yeah, they were, white Scouser, essentially. I don't recognise them. I didn't know who they were, whatever. They're much bigger than me. Probably 6'2". Quite athletic build. And I handled myself. Do you know what I mean? I can handle myself quite well. That's what I'm actually quite proud about. Because at the end of the day, they came into my house unannounced. They caught me by surprise. And I was prepared and ready. And at the end of the day, I'm still standing. I might, to be fair, have that on my face. But they're the ones who are in jail at the moment. And we're going to find out who the fuck they are tomorrow. Simple as that. You put the what's that? You put the phone on the side. You can clearly hear it's fake. Why do you think it's fake? Rub the mark. Why people? Why would I rub a bruise? That is fresh. Do you want me to actually hurt myself more? Seriously? It's actually really fucking sensitive. I don't care what anyone says. You can see it there. I zoom in. You can see that is, you cannot. I'm not a makeup artist. Okay? How can I possibly make a bruise like that looks that legitimate? It's not ketchup at all. Look, nothing on my finger. What are you on about, ketchup? How can I possibly do that? It's swollen. Thank you. Can we pin that comment there as well? Someone said it looks swollen. It is obviously swollen. Look at it. That is absolute nonsense. It's ridiculous. And to be honest, all of you should be here supporting me, saying, oh, well, I hope you, there you go. Thank you, Barry Chuckle. Hope you're okay. Appreciate that. You know. Where are you, Barry? And you're following me as well. That's appreciated. But yeah, what do you mean good acting? Inside job. Yeah, but to be fair, I actually think it might be an inside job, because there's no way that anyone who's actually ended up doing this has been able to, first of all, come through the front door. That's impossible. I got my dogs out the front, so they must have had to go through the neighbours' land and come over the back. That's the only way they could have got in. But I'm going to check the CCTV out the back. Anyway, but yeah, it's like absolute. I mean, this is like literal terrorism. What's happened to me tonight? What happened? Yeah, somebody tried to beat me up, but yeah, wait until it's on the Chiang Mai News tomorrow, guaranteed. It'll probably be in the fucking Daily Mail when I post the CCTV. Do you know what I mean? It'll be all over the news globally. Seriously, when that CCTV is posted. Trust me, it's going to come out tomorrow. Yeah, I can't do it now anyway. Awful actor. I'm not even acting. Actually annoying, these comments. I actually can't keep up with the comments here. People are just talking shit. It's ridiculous. Velvet gets battered everywhere he goes. No, he doesn't. Why are people celebrating this shit? At the end of the day, your home is your sanctuary. That is a place where you should feel the safest. And now I feel that has been abused. I feel like basically now I need to sell my house, because now, you know, even they're going to go to jail, guaranteed. Whoever the fuck did this to me, they're going to go to jail, but they're going to know other people and they'll come back. That's fine. At least I defended myself. At least I have the honor of, defending myself to a point where they ended up on the floor and I didn't. So, yeah. At least that happened. You just rubbed it off. I didn't rub anything off. What are you on about? Literally nothing on my fingers at all. Nothing there. How have I rubbed anything off? Amazing news. Why are you celebrating this shit? Are you actually celebrating somebody being assaulted in their own home? Is that literally, you're happy about that shit, are you? That's wild. Wipe the blood off my nose. I actually can't do that because it's caked in. I actually need to take photos for evidence as well tomorrow, but I don't know if my nose is broken. I think it's okay. Everything feels sort of, quite stable. But, yeah, it was, to be fair, it was quite a decent clot. Did this just happen? No, it happened about 3 hours ago, yeah. Was it Tom? No. Scouser. Whoever it was. Yeah, it does hurt. I'll be honest, like, my actual face hurts, but I'm fine with it. Just say hi to Kim. I'm not doing shout-outs now. This is not the time or the place, to be fair. It's not fucking cameo time, is it? I'm trying to, Actually, what would be nice is just to try and get a bit of sympathy, but clearly people hate me. There's a few nice comments in there, but this is the problem with social media. People enjoy other people being hurt, and that's just really strange to me. Can I get, I can't say that word, protection in Thailand? Yeah, tasers are legal in Thailand as long as you use them in a private capacity. Yeah, you can't use them in public, but they are considered a non-lethal weapon. So yeah, tasers are legal. That's sort of the reason why I got them. I got paintball guns as well. But yeah, that was the thing. Fortunately, I had it because they were still going for me. If I didn't have this, it could have ended up quite a lot more messy, to be fair. Did I upset someone? Yeah, I upset people every single day of the week. There are people out there who don't like me simply for having an opinion or for making videos or telling people that I'm rich as fuck or whatever. Or, people, they're jealous of the TV on wheels. Whatever it is, there are always going to be people out there who don't like me. But what surprises me is that people would go to these sorts of lengths to, in my own home, to, do this, which is wild. I've never, now I'm thinking, well, is it all worth it? Do you know what I mean? Is this shit all worth it? Where you make videos on the internet and somebody can literally come into your house and do this to your face. And my face is, it's an asset, really. I'm not saying that in an arrogant way, whatever, but, it's just, it's all fucking bullshit, man. Tase my sack. I'm not going to tase your sack, are you? Well, I love your song. Thank you so much. I wouldn't want your life. Yeah, fucking 2 years ago, I was fine. I was rich. I'd never had any of this shit. And then suddenly I start posting videos. And now I've got people coming to my house, literally trying to assault me. And I end up like this. So there we are. Yeah, I got spat, yeah. How do they know where I live? Well, it's pretty obvious. I've said it on live many times. It's Palm Villa, Chiang Mai. I don't care. I'll say it now. If anyone else wants to have a go, now I'm ready. I'm prepared. I wasn't prepared last time. But yeah, Palm Villa, Chiang Mai. It's on Google. Come if you want. I'm here. I got police looking at my house now. So, yeah, fair play for defending yourself. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, I gave it a go. As I said, I'm still standing, so that's good news. When did this melt get slapped? Me, about 2.5 hours ago. I hope I get better soon. Thank you so much. I'm going to be okay. But yeah, as I said, the full video is going to be posted tomorrow. And it might look like I've ended up worse. But trust me, when you see what happened to the other guy, yeah, some people actually might say, fair enough. I handled myself quite well. Taser me for fun. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm okay, thank you so much. There are a lot of comments coming here. A girl didn't do that. No, a girl didn't do that. Yeah. Why? Lies. What are you on about? Lies. Fuck. I can't keep up with the comments. Yeah, basically, I had a, Hadouken, Mortal Kombat finishing move. Fortunately, thank God it was next to my bed. And that essentially rendered them incapacitated until the police came. So I've got all of this on film. The police coming, them picking him up from my hallway out there and taking him to jail. Literally. So all of this is going to be posted tomorrow. Don't worry. So yeah, I know there's probably a lot of people here give me shit, but yeah, as I say, I can handle myself. Simple as that. I'm doing okay. I actually think the podcast didn't really do me too many favors. That is just Thai nasal thing. It's nothing serious there anyway, so. What happened? Somebody tried to beat me up inside my house, but I'm doing okay. Not true. Makeup on your face is fake. Wipe your nose. Ha ha. Yeah, I can wipe my nose, but okay. Happily wipe my nose. And then if I wipe it and it's still there, then what? Are you still going to give me shit? Happy to do it. Who was it? I don't know. So basically the police came. They took them away. I don't recognise them. They were quite big. And they are now in jail. Simple as that. Thank you. If you wipe it, it wouldn't be there. Okay, well, tap the screen. 60,000 likes. I will wipe my nose. How about that? Tap the screen. If you think I'm full of shit, I may as well get something from it, because I'm sick to death of people thinking I'm full of shit. That's absolute nonsense. Wipe my face. Yeah, 60,000 likes. I'll wipe my face. How about that? I'll wipe my nose. How about that? And then what? Will you apologise? Am I ill? No, I just got punched, basically. Wipe your face. I actually don't know. There's too many comments here. This is wild. It's been a while since I had so many people in the room, but yeah, obviously, there's so many people here reveling in the fact that I look like this. Who punched me? I don't know. It was some scouser who came to my house. Simple as that. But I handled myself. Go and watch my last video. Share it, like it, tag it, comment, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But we are going to expose these people tomorrow when I go to the police station. And everything will be revealed. Simple as that. They were a scouser. Fine. They were much bigger than me. It's okay. Anyway, I've ended up, to be fair, coming out of it quite well, really, to be fair. I could have ended up looking much worse. Wipe my face. Yeah, okay, 60,000. I'll wipe my nose. How about that? You see? Wow, mate, that looks completely real. Thank you. Well, obviously it is real, so where did they get my address? My address is on the internet. And I've said it on live many, many times. Okay. Yeah, I'll wipe my nose. No problem at all. Okay, 60,000. We got it now. I'll wipe my nose. I don't care what anyone says. If you got, dried blood on your face and you try and wipe it, obviously it's going to come off. But I don't actually really understand what you're trying to achieve with this. There. Stuck. Happy? There, wiping it. Can you hear? That is dried on my face. There's nothing on the tissue whatsoever. Happy? It's wild. What else do you need? How much more proof do you need? There, wiping. Nothing. Yeah, but if it, are you happy? What else can I do? Right, I'm going to go out for a ciggy now. That's bullshit. I literally just showed you proof. Okay? And there are still going to be people in the room saying, oh, this is all bollocks. This, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? Literally wash my face in water. Why would I do that? Yeah, but now you're changing the goalposts all the time. I've just proved to you, if you can hear it now, shall I get it nice and close here? Still there, nothing on the tissue. Okay, so pipe down. It's ridiculous. It's not a filter. Look. Do that. It's not a filter. It's literally fucking... Anyway, okay, I'll wash my face soon if you want. Let's do 150,000 likes. I'll wash my face. How about that? And then what? And then are you still going to start giving it the big beans on the internet? I doubt it. I've just proven to you, people do not... It's actually upsetting, to be fair. If it was makeup, it would show on the tissue. So, yeah, jump in the pool. I'm not doing that. Excuse me. I'm actually just at the stage of trying to protect myself because I think there's probably going to be other people turning up at my house at some point tonight. But at least now I'm prepared. Yeah, so basically someone came to my house. They tried to beat me up. They failed. I demolished them. They are now in a jail cell. And tomorrow I will be posting the full fucking video of everything. Simple as that. I don't need security. Thank you for the follow, Ryan. Anyway. Was it Hugo? No. Anyway, let me finish this. I'm going to go back in. And actually, to be fair, I might actually end the live because I'm getting so much shit here from people saying that I'm full of shit that it's actually stressing me out. So, one second. Right, we're back. All the haters, all the people saying that this is not legit. Do I have CCTV? Yeah, I do. I've got it. I've got everything. Everything is going to be posted tomorrow. Simple as that. So, there you go. My wife is at my other house. That's why they came to my house tonight. Because they knew that I was by myself. Yeah, it's so horrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I'm okay. Thank you for the follow, by the way. No bruising, no swelling. Okay, well, let's do 100,000 likes. I will wash my face if you really don't believe it. How about that? Should we do that? That's actually not too many likes there. Let me do it. And then, when I prove this is literally legit, then what? You can see, you cannot fake that. That is fresh. That is a fresh bruise that has been created on my face. Simple as that. Okay, should we do it now? Where are we up to? 100,000 likes. I will wash it now. Nobody doing drugs in front of your own kid. Okay. That's so boring. You know, that whole accusation, I think that's a bit, last year now, to be fair. By the way, I sued someone for saying that, so anyway. Could be a setup. Yeah, I literally think I got set up. Must be, that's the only way. My dogs didn't hear anything. Normally, if someone comes in the front door, they bark. So they must have gone through my neighbour's land to get through the back way. Simple as that. You're making me not want to like you for sounding so desperate. Okay, thank you. Actually not trying to be desperate at all. How did they get in the house? I don't know. I've got the CCTV. We'll find out tomorrow. The full video is going to be posted tomorrow. But yeah, the most important thing is that I'm doing okay. I'm fine. You know. They ended up worse than me. It's swelling up. Thank you. Yeah, you can see it's actually legitimately swelling up now. It's getting worse. Since I've been on live, that is worse than it was before. It's not a filter. How is it a filter? Wash it. Yeah, I will wash it. Okay. If I wash it, his other side's like a melon. That actually wasn't too bad. But, okay, let me wash it. Okay. Right, let me wash it. I actually don't really understand why I have to do these things. But there we are. It's actually getting worse. That is much worse than it was before. I washed, can you hear the tap? Literally washing it in front of your face. How can you say my face is not dry? It's wet. Happy? There you go. Look. Nothing on the tissue. It's not makeup, is it? Okay, now people are saying it's waterproof makeup. Look at my face. It's wet. It's not makeup. At all. My eyebrows are still dry. This is ridiculous. Wipe the bruise. The cheek is makeup. Wet. Can you see my face is wet? You can see it's dripping off my face. Nothing on the tissue. You happy now? Fucking hell. Why I have to literally try and prove this shit? Literally tapping it now. Tapping it. Nothing there. People saying it's waterproof makeup, whatever. That is a literal bruise on my face. It's wild. So you must be happy. What do you mean it's fake? Give me another test. What's the next test? It's swollen. Somebody came into my house, tried to beat me up, then they failed. And now people here are trying to give it the big beans, saying that I'm full of shit when it's not. Wash the dry blood off my nose. Nothing. A little bit. That's dry. It's madness. Absolute madness. Yeah, I've already spoken to the police anyway. The police have taken the perpetrator away anyway. So, yeah. So can we now all agree that this is not fucking bullshit? That's wild. What are the tests? What are the tests you got for me? How else can I prove that that's a legit bruise? That's fresh. That happened like 3 hours ago. So, yeah, the tissue had pink on it. Yeah, from my nose, that's the thing. There's dried blood. Wash your face. I just done it. I literally just washed my face. People do not. Whatever I do, there's going to be people out there saying, oh, you're full of shit, whatever. Anyway, I went outside in my hallway and some little melt came and basically punched me. My nose looks broken. Yeah, I think it probably is broken. That is not normal. Look at the bump there. I literally have a bump on my face. They came into my house and you look swollen and sore. Thank you. You know, it's wild. GCSE drama. You know? There's literally nothing I can do now. It's absolute ridiculousness. That is legit. I don't care what anyone says. I actually need to put some hair wax in now because my hair's in my face. But yeah, I've got the full CCTV tomorrow. And yeah, everything will be revealed. But at the moment, the guy who tried to smack me in my face is now in jail in some smelly jail in Chiang Mai. And I'm still here. I'm still doing okay. So be it. It's not makeup. We've already disproved the makeup nonsense. That shit annoying. Makeup, honey. Where's my... My is in the other house. She's okay. Everyone's okay. I actually think that's why they decided to come tonight, because they knew I was by myself. You know. I shouldn't actually talk about my situation on the internet, because there are some strange people out there who will take advantage of that. They follow me. So I'm now... Hang on. I've now been restricted for... I've been restricted for body exposure and nudity. I mean, can you believe that? I'm not actually doing any of that. So, anyway, now's probably a good time for me to say goodnight. I think it's ridiculous. I called the police. The guy was on the floor. I called the police. Now he's in jail. So that's it. Wipe it off. Yeah, I will wipe it off. I've done it already, look. Nothing there. What else do I need to do? The nose. Nothing. That is dry. That's dry blood. That's a bruise. Did you keep tasing him till police arrived? No, he was on the floor anyway. You know. Yeah, it's a bruise. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight because actually, to be fair, it's getting a bit annoying. I'm going to come back on in maybe 30 minutes. But, yeah, I literally done everything that anyone's asked me to do. Wipe it off, rub it off, fucking, you know, what's the next thing? What else do you want me to do? Just to prove that it's full on legit. And now I have a restriction for absolute bollocks. I look bad. Thank you so much. Hope I'm okay. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Thank you to everyone who's following me. Watch the last video. The big video is going to come out tomorrow. So make sure you follow me. Tap the notifications, whatever it is. And you will see the full legit fucking video tomorrow. How about that? Okay, so all the haters, all the people saying that I'm faking it, all of this nonsense, follow me, tap the notifications, and I'll post the full shebang tomorrow. Okay, how about that? Anyway, I might be back on in 30 minutes, an hour or so, but it's actually midnight now. And yeah, I'm feeling a little bit stressed, to be fair, so yeah, okay. You set yourself up. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Anyway, follow me and you'll find out everything tomorrow. How about that? Absolute joke.